What's up, people? It's that time again. It's your host with the most, Mr. What He Go Do Next, Funky Fresh in the Flesh, and when it rain, I don't get wet. And today, on this Manic Monday, rather, I got my player partner all the way from the H-Town. He tearing the independent game up. I'm talking about he got good music, good features, got everything you need. So what I'm about to do is hip out on some game. I got my partner, my player, B.Fetti in the building.
Man, what's the deal?
What's up, my guy?
Business. What's up, big dog? What's up with it? How you
Man,
feeling?
slow motion, man. I see you got the double cup going on. What you got up in that cup?
Oh man,
I'm good, bro. What you got in that cup?
I got a little Tex, I got a little Texas tea. I got a little Texas tea. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Well, I got to do it right then. I got to salute you, my guy. You know.
already, already, already.
Okay. So let's slide over to H Town, man. Tell the people who you are and what city you from and what part you from in H Town.
Man, look at man. This your boy B.Fetti. You know what I mean? I represent that fix your face entertainment. You know what I mean? I'm from the south side of H-Town. You know what I'm talking about? The city of the south side. Shout out to my niggas in Mo City, you know what I'm saying? It's love in the Mo. You know what I mean? You know how this shit be. Born in the South, raised in the Mo. That's how this shit go, you know what I mean? So, hey, I'm everywhere, man. You can't miss me on the South Side when it comes to this rap. It just really come to being in the streets and making it happen. For real.
Facts. Okay, so check this out. We got the video How You Love That, 18,000 views. Run It Up, 16,000 views. We got the video Raw at 14,000 views. We got Smoking Big Killer at 891. And we
Yeah.
got How You Like Me Now at 13,000 views. My guy, you are doing your thing.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. You know, we just dropping them, staying consistent, man, keeping the projects coming. Keeping the visuals coming, man. I got a couple more visuals coming real soon too. I'm actually shooting another video in about a week or so, man. So if you're out here in the city, come on, pull up on me, man. On the 15th, it's going down.
So let me ask you this. What are you bringing to the H-Town rap scene that either hasn't been done or is expanding in your own way, your own flavor?
Oh yeah, man. I'm just adding to the real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm adding to the real shit, man. Another real one out here, man. You know, we got a lot of hard hitters out here that put it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of the many that really got some on that microphone and shit. What I bring to it, I bring that hustle to it, man. That B.Fetti. I'm about that bread, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the hell of a lane with that. We're gonna talk about getting that motherfucking money, talk about hustling, talking about surviving, you know what I'm saying? Some real life day-to-day shit.
So back in the day, was B Fetty your name, or did you come up with that later? And then how did you come up with it?
Well,
What
yeah, the
was your name for that?
later. I've been doing this shit so long. The B.Fetti came along probably right in like 2004, 2005, you know what I mean? Yeah, I come with that later. But I done stuck with that and I'm rolling with that and that's a household name out here on the South Side. B.Fetti, they know when you say that, they know you're talking about.
Facts, facts. Back in the day when you got started, well, what rappers or entertainers you was kind of, I ain't gonna say looking up to, but listening to, and maybe took a nugget or two from how they move and from their hustle to their wordplay or their cadence.
Man, I listen to a lot of pop. I listen to a lot of hot boys, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, SUC, Fat Pat, Big Pokey, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, I listen to a lot of jams coming up. Now that I'm doing my thing, I don't listen to as much music because I be so busy working on my shit. But coming up, like you would say, yeah, a lot of that.
Mm. All right. um, when you got started, was it kind of one of those things playing around with the wordplay, or you just like knew I'm gonna be an entertainer, I'm gonna be a CEO, I'm gonna be a rapper, or you just kind of like took your time and grooved into it?
Yeah, everything kind of like I went through all the steps, man. Just the progression of the game. Started out in the group. Started out as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Then just at the time, you know, you end up being solo. Nigga end up owning the label, putting the money up, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Paying studio time, mix and master, shoot videos. You know what I'm saying? Everything that come with this shit, and doing it one deep. You feel me? For real, one deep independent with this shit. You know what I mean? For real.
Hmm. So let's talk about your first album, or did you was that your first album, or was it the first mixtape that you came out with, hit the streets with?
The first album I put out was, like I said, it was a group album. And that bitch was jamming, you know what I'm saying? Lost G, shout out to my Lost G niggas, man. R.I.P. to my nigga Steve O, Steve McFly. Shout out PIT, them still my dogs, you know what I'm saying? It just, hey man, this journey, it's a hell of a journey. So it
Facts.
came out a while ago, like in 2000, you know what I'm saying? And we had some live features on there, got a good response. So that was the start of the journey.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So what did it come to the point where you like, you know what? I'm gonna take the torch. I'm gonna do solo, or y'all just split and it was what it was.
Yeah, it was more like I just always wanted this shit super bad. I don't know too many people that really want this shit like I really want this shit. So that's gonna make me push when a lot of motherfuckers gonna fold up. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know, I'm gonna keep pushing. You know what I mean? Cause shit, I'm gonna push no matter what. So when you got that kind of will and drive, it's just all what's gonna stop you? Ain't shit in your way but to make it happen.
Fact, 100%, bro. And believe it or not, that you said that a lot of people get caught up in the beginning. Whether they got to invest in themselves or messing with somebody that said they're gonna invest into them, and then they get fed up and just call it a night, like I'm done.
Yeah, man. It's a this game is a learning process, man. You just gotta, if you really want this shit bad enough, though, you're gonna figure out your way, and just go for your shit. However it come, play it how it go. Everybody's situation different. No situation is the same. I'm always gonna do what works best for me, though.
Facts. Let me see. You had Big Pokey on your album before, Flip, Mr. Mike, Big Tonka. I mean, my guy,
Yes, sir.
DeLorean. You had a lot of good features on there.
Right. Yeah, for sure, man. That's another part of my game. You got to step outside your body, you know, and it's one thing to be a rapper and lock in rap mode, but then I gotta lock in the CEO mode too and make business decisions on, let's who we gonna work with, who fit right there, who, the best fits on these. And Pug Tunes help me with that a lot. We always come together and really put solid work together. Go back and listen to Tomorrow Not Promise, listen to Household Name, and then of course you gotta tap in with Run It Up. That's
Right,
what's out
right.
right. Just dropped that 2 months ago.
So, what was it like being in the studio with Flip?
Oh yeah, man, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a bucket list thing, man. I had been wanting to work with Flip, so Flip a solid nigga. He got in there. He freestyled that shit. He is a freestyle king. You know what I mean? Flip
Okay,
ain't got no pen and pad. He freestyle that motherfucker. He came hard. So shout out to Flip Arachi.
definitely, definitely. And what was it like working with the pick of the litter, Big Pokey? Rest in peace, Big Pokey, man. What was that like?
Man, I got a chance, was blessed enough to work with Poke in two different phases of his game. I worked with him in 2000. That's the hardest pit in the little Pokey. We come back and do something else in like 2019. That's the sensei. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts, facts.
and shit, both times, Poke the same dude, man. That's a solid cat. R.I.P. Big Podine, man, real solid. You know what I mean? So just working with him, you always know, okay, this gonna be probably the best song on the album. I might want to put my best work on this song because shit, you got the crock bull coming up on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with it.
I'm gonna say this: from the time I met you years ago to current, that you've been the same cat. Like you chop it up, you rap, and then I just sat around and watch people come around. You hug them, you talk to everybody, you treat everybody like it's another day. You don't play the Hollywood game, and I definitely got a lot of respect for that. And then you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, from the music to the merch and everything, and you don't have that kind of like, well, talk to my partner. He does the merch. I do this. It's like, all right, what color you looking for?
Yeah,
Holler back with me. I got that for you. do this, do that, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's why I mess with you, bro. Because your hustle is it's impeccable. At the same time, it remind me of the era where you had to have a street team, where you had to get out there and promote. You had to open your trunk, you had to bang it out loud the whole way.
Yeah, I'm from that game right there. It just that's what I'm from. I'm from that game. So, you know, we buy shit. Nigga got bills to pay, shit to take care of. So we got to get out here and make it happen, bro. We get right in
Facts.
the traffic, you know. We're gonna get right in the middle of the traffic, man, and the streets bless us every time. And we're gonna show that love back every time.
And I noticed too on every album, because I am a fan. I'm not gonna sit and pretend that you do something different, but you always bring it back home to H Town. You remind
Right.
everybody this is where I'm from.
Yeah, I love the city, man. I love the city, but that music, I know that music is gonna always go way past the city. So I'm always show that A sign at Southside. You gonna hear that in me, but you just gonna hear relatable shit to where a nigga can be wailing Germany and he gonna be able to feel it if he on what I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then
Yeah.
you give them a treat too, right? Check this out. You give them a sweet treat because you give them the regular version and then you chop and screw.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got
I'm like,
that's
wow.
got to do that. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. DJ Screw. Shout out to my nigga DJ Red. That's who I go to, man.
Okay.
He another solid one. He working right out the screw shop, man. He's solid. He gonna take care of you, get this shit done. It ain't no wait. All you gotta do is go get with Red. He gonna get you right every time.
Okay. I'm gonna read some songs off to you, and this is just out of my personal list. Numbers. Go stack. Get your paper, stack your bread. That's a dope one for me. Fame, of course, household name. Smoking Big Killer. It's a hit. Time to go was the very first song I
Right.
heard, and I was like, oh my god. Focus is a
Okay.
dope cut. Traffic, 82 degrees. You know what I'm saying? And this is out of my list. Mud
Yeah.
is a dope cut. America's Most Wanted. Mind Your Business. Blowing Big, and the newest one added is All Night. I
I,
gotta talk about that.
I know that's right. That's a mean list because you went through a lot of projects all the way back to some of that underground shit, man. So yeah,
That's
yeah.
that.
That's
That's what
what's
I
up.
do.
I
Because I
appreciate
mean, oh man, it's no problem, bro. I like music, and you'll meet somebody and they, oh man, I'm this and that, and you hear 3, 4 songs, and then you'll go
it.
back 3, 4 albums and be like, I didn't find nothing, or I got one song out of 20,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. For sure, man. Yeah. I try to no matter if it's an album, mixtape, whatever I'm working on, I'm giving it that best effort for that time. I'm giving it what I got. I ain't pulling no punches. I'm gonna empty the clip every time. You know what I mean? That's what we
every
do
time.
every time. We're gonna empty the clip every time.
Last time I was with you, I noticed you had a trophy on your counter about streams. Tell the people what that's about, the
Man,
numbers, and everything.
yeah, man. I just we have 10 million streams, really like 10.5 right now, you know what I mean? So 10.5 million streams, hey, that's a good feeling to know that, you know what I mean? There's some motherfuckers out there listening and really rocking with you, bro. You know what I mean? That's just good to anytime you can have your name associated with millions, that's a good feeling, bro.
Definitely a good feeling. Um, you said you had a bucket list. What's left on the bucket list?
What's left on the bucket list? Man, giving my mama $1 million.
Amen.
That,
Amen on that one. I'm following that too, bro.
that's all it's about at this point, you know what I mean? So, but that's what it's been about the whole time. That.
Tell everybody where to find you if they want to feature, if they want you to do promo, if they just want to just get hip on a Fetty train. Tell them where to find you.
And you can find me anywhere on the south side. Pull up to 59 Degrees Road. I'm there 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying, at the flea market, man. I got a booth in there. Thursday through Monday, I'm there. I'm on every social media as far as Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebook. I ain't really on the TikTok and all that, but look me up at B.Fetti, BDOTFETTI. That's on anything, and I'm gonna pop up right there. You know what I mean? And yeah, we rocking and rolling, man. We getting the team solid. Y'all get at me. We gonna work a deal every time. We gonna make it make sense.
Last time I was up there, man, I seen a Lexus, a Benz out there on the blades. I said that got to be Fetty. He petty if he got all these cars sitting out in front of his building.
Hey, what you can't? That was I think you popped up on one of them. That you always come through on the weekend, so
That was Sunday. That was just past Sunday.
yeah, shit always be yeah. Ain't no telling what you see at that flea. Shit gonna be popped up every time.
But I started laughing because I said, "Damn, I ain't seen them blades in a minute." And I remember at one point Houston was rocking them blades hard, cutting the wind hard. I'm like, "Where they find them blades at?"
Yeah, it's hard to find them blades now. Shit, they ain't. But some swingers everywhere though. You can find. You definitely can find some swingers. They everywhere.
Man, them bad boys ain't cheap either. I seen a pair of 20s for like damn near $2,000, no tires. I'm like, mm-mm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they too small. Gotta have the big ones.
You know, you gotta come down if you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Are we
top
thinking
shot.
about acting or what, my bro?
Huh?
You thinking about acting, doing movies or what?
I do got some shit. I could put a little movie together, man, and I might jump into that. But right now, I'm so full fledged into the music. I'm telling the story to the music right now. Eventually, shit, I'm gonna tell it through a movie or two because I got the opportunity to do it. I'm just when I put my mind to it and say, yeah, let me go and jump in that bag, then I'm gonna jump in that bag and do it.
Let's talk about the new project. What made you the direction of the project? Because I heard the project and I listened to it. What made you go that route, or was you just sitting at home listening to the old stuff and you said, okay, I gotta go this way, or was it kind of maybe a life situation, or what made you go down that road?
Run It Up is life. It's a whole life situation. Each one of them albums, they tell the story of what I'm actually going through at that moment. You know what I mean? So shit, if you listen to that Run It Up, there's some deep records on that motherfucker, man. That Ball Out Till I Fall Out, super deep. A nigga talking about a little bit of everything on this album, bro. So and I can say this, man, out of all them albums, mixtapes I put in, this the first one since I've been tracking with Apple Music and my little old, my top songs. I have saw every song from this album be the top song at one point or another. So that's a well-rounded project when all of your songs go number one at different points in time. So I'm really excited about that. So shit, I'm gonna keep working it. I got a bunch of more videos to shoot, and then it's always about the next move and the next one. I got something up my sleeves on that next one, man. So y'all gotta stay tuned to this Fix Your Face shit, cause there's a lot of shit going on.
Man, you went back and brought Mr. Mike out, man. Like I was telling you, a, that was dope because a lot of people either don't know or forget Mr. Mike, South Circle, Tila, all them old. I'm not even gonna say old. I'm gonna say classic people because for some reason, and this was a conversation I was having yesterday, they feel like rap is 50 years old and everybody just washed up. But rock and roll and blues can be 90 and still be at the top of the game.
Man, people breaking that mold every day, man. It's just all about going for what you know, man. Do this shit as long as you can do it. We ain't running up no court and we ain't playing no football. We in front of a microphone, man. And as long as they feel you keep going. Shout out to Too Short. Too Short is pushing the lane. Shout out to my nigga K Reno. Cold to this day, man. Still pushing the line, man. So shit, we in this shit for life. If you in it and you fuck with it for real, yeah, you in it for life, bro.
Speaking of K Reno, let's talk about Deep in the Game. But that's a banging cut, man. How did y'all come up with that?
Man, that boy Pug played that beat. He was like, man, yeah, this would be dope for your album. And I was like, yeah, that'd be dope because I ain't got nothing. When I'm putting the album together, bro, I want I want all this shit to sound different. I don't want a whole album of the same sound and shit. So when he played that track, I knew it was completely different from anything I already had. So I said, okay, give me that. That I need that. I need all these different flavors on my shit. So once again, I'm deep in the game. I'm just giving it to you how it really is, step by step. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, I'm gonna put a feature on there. And I know what K Reno gonna do. Every time I call him, man, he gonna come show out. So he fit that bitch perfect.
Mhm. And the name of the entertainment company, Fix Your Face, and even the logo, it's not your average logo. Let's talk about that. How did that come about, bro?
And show them that, man. That's that fix your face, man. You know, somebody see you, shout out, man. I got exclusive black on too. Fix your face, what it is. Like that logo, when I was getting with my logo people, man, at the time to come up with it. I had this logo since like 2010. Well, right around there, 2010, 2011, I've been at the logo. I knew I was gonna eventually have to brand this, man. Give me a necklace, give me a T-shirt. You know what I mean? I need something catchy that's gonna make sense. So with it being fix your face, they sent me a couple of things, but when I saw this, I jumped right on it because I saw the F back to back with the Y upside down. I immediately understood it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I could see that because we come from that time of Death Row. They got the man. You got No Limit. They got this. Cash Money got this. Fix your face. This what we got. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Yeah.
And that's interesting. You said that because shout out to Death Row, shout out to Cash Money and all them. Everybody back then in that era took time to when you seen a logo, you knew what it was. And it's like nowadays, it's no passion on logo. It's just that's my company. That's it. It's that my company. We make
Right.
money. When I
Right.
see the fix your face, I think of it as so many ways. I look at it as somebody banging your song, like man, that's the cut. And I look at it as a nigga, like man, fuck that nigga, man. I don't like that. Either way, that mean look, it fits both things. It
Yeah.
fits both
Yeah.
sides.
For sure. For shit show. You know what I mean? So that fix your face, man. We got representatives all around. Like you say, it's 10.5 million and heard it, man. So that's big numbers. You know what I mean? And I sure appreciate everybody tapping in. We're gonna keep them tapping in because we're gonna keep dropping some live shit for them.
So how long we got to the next project? Because I know you itching to really pop it out for
Oh
real.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm itching to pop it out, but I'm working this one, so I'm looking for the next one ready to come out, man. I'm going for like the fourth quarter of next year. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna shoot a video to damn near all of these songs right here. And I really like to take my time to put the play together because I'm living life as I'm putting this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really rush to put that shit out. I want to take my time, bam, 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 bam. And as I'm living my life, I'm documenting that. You know what I mean? And that's what makes the best music because it's what's really going on.
Tours coming up. 'Cause I mean, you do shows like crazy. I'll be seeing the flyers like, oh, your bro doing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been very active on the show, man. We trying to touch everything, every show, every platform, any opportunity I got to rock, I'm gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of shit coming up in H-Town. I got some shit I gotta come y'all way out there in that Dallas area and that Fort Worth area, man. I need to be everywhere with this. So yeah, we definitely gonna be some road warriors, man. They're gonna touch every land and let them know what this fix your face really about.
That's what I'm talking about. Definitely need to hit that Midwest area up, man, because it seemed like up that way, you get the Texas sound and Texas music, but it kind of it stops at the what I want to say. I don't want to say basic. It stops at the major label ones, the ones that's already been out, and
Right.
they don't get that underground. They don't get that independent, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know how they go, man. They gonna try to, but with the internet, it kind of even the field. You know what I'm saying? So, see, I know I've been doing this shit out the trunk for a minute, but ain't no way that I'd have probably touched no 10 million people out the trunk. You know what I mean? So this shit spreading. You know what I mean? The internet having to spread out, so it grow the legs that I don't got. You know what I mean? The people once they come across it, oh yeah, man, they fucking with it.
And see the merch. You've been rocking the merch for a while. You just didn't wait to now hit them high price, high streams and start doing it. What else
Right.
can we expect for the merch other than just the t-shirts thus far?
So far with t-shirts and we hats, you know what I mean? We be having the jackets, the hoodies, man. We got all the essentials, man. You know, the merch is just an extension of the music. So yeah, I'm instead of wearing a Nike shirt, I'm gonna put a fix your face shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I get cold, I'm gonna put on a fix your face jacket. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. We just try to cover our seasons on, the nicks and the knacks and the everyday wear. See the nigga really put on.
If you can sit in a room, be Fetty now, and B.Fetti back then, what would you tell yourself or tell yourself to change or not to do? Like, what's one of the plays you made? You kind of be like, I wish I would have did that shit. What would you tell your young self?
Hmm. Probably one thing I would have went on and really graduated high school instead of getting that GED. And I wouldn't. It ain't for me. It'd have just been for my mama, just to give her that moment. But everything else, shit, rock and roll, cause we learn through all that shit. You got to go through shit to learn shit. You know what I mean?
Facts, facts.
Yeah.
So that means you know about the contracts, you know about the bullshit 360 deal, everything.
Got to really read them contracts and get your lawyers involved when the nigga talking about some contracts. You got to. Some people don't read; they just sign any goddamn thing. Just they heard the dollar amount and they just grab for the check and sign. But when you're dealing with this music in your life, yeah, get your lawyer, really read that shit, know what's going on.
That's because they see that dollar sign, and as soon as they sign, they get that advance, and then they be like, "What the rest of the advance?" Oh, my fault, bro. Your lawyer get that, your manager get that, your homeboy producer he get that, and we get the rest for your clothes. But you like, I provided my own. It don't matter. Go on, use the sign. It is what it is. We own you.
Yeah. So just be careful with them contracts. You got to know what you're getting yourself into. That's with anything though. That's in the streets. That's with life. You always know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? Before you do that shit.
So, as a CEO, is it other artists on Fix Your Face? Or are you the main
Yeah,
focus, main artist right now?
Picture Face was built for me. You know what I'm saying? That was the ground of it. Now, if I sign some, I got some partners and shit that be going hard. You know what I mean? If I just end up signing somebody later on, it could possibly can happen. But right now, I'm just focused on. It was my vessel for me to be able to put my shit out and be able to, because I know I'm gonna keep coming with it. So I got that kind of drive to where nigga I can. I'm the label. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga gonna drop the music, sell the music, invest in that motherfucking shit. Cause I believe in it. So I'm gonna go. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? For this shit, I can't guarantee what somebody else really got going on. But you know, shit. Hopefully one day nigga can show somebody their love and show them the way. But
Right.
I would always my partners and my people, man. I tell them the exact shit I'm doing. But if I'm doing it, you can do it. You know what I mean? It's just if you want to do it or not.
Right. I know at one point you had got in a bad car accident, man. After surviving that, did it change your mental a little bit, or what did that do?
Yeah, that shit was like, man, that's a deep question right there. Yeah, them car wrecks. Yeah, you have a bad motherfucker, that's like a life changing experience, man. That could have, when you realize you could have died or some shit like that, it's all
Hmm.
you should look at life a little different after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been
But
in a couple. They definitely make you think like,
yeah,
I survived that. Damn.
yeah, man, make you thank God that you survived that type of shit, man. So, but I'm just glad I had my seatbelt on. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Niggas don't be having their seatbelt on. They fly out their window. That kind of eliminates your chances of, you 50-50 at that point. You may make it, may not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
But then you came back and hit him with the benzo. I was like, look at him.
Right,
Look
right.
at him, just
Yeah, for sure. I
pissed
was in
on
the
him.
bins. I was in the bins when they wrecked it and then on that out there, my partner hit me with that Pimp C line. You smashed up one and went and got another one.
When he got another one. Oh, black joint. Yeah, that's what you do. Got to keep
Yeah,
him mad somehow.
gotta keep going, bro. You know what I mean? That's a good thing about having your insurance and not being at fault. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you didn't cause the accident and you got your insurance right, they can't help but get you right on the back end. You know what I mean?
What can you tell the new entertainers slash artists coming in the game, or the new CEOs? What nugget can you pass on to them?
Man, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking quit. Keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going, keep listening, and keep working. You know what I'm saying? You do them things, stay consistent. Yeah. Let that shit grow organically, man. Fuck with your people, show love, shake hands, kiss babies, you know what I'm saying? Get out there and be active, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just a nigga pressing buttons on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I really be where I'm at, you know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
facts, 100%.
The internet is cool, but you gotta hit the streets too if you really wanna, really take over this shit.
Facts, 100%, bro. I got to agree on all that. Like I said, every time I done came through there, you right there, like, what up with it?
Yeah,
I got $1 million, but I'm right here.
for sure. We gotta be on this shit. You gotta be pushing your line, bro. Push your line. Like I say, stay consistent with your grind and push it, bro. Believe in that shit and keep working, bro. It's gonna add up. It got to. Especially if you're spitting that real shit, it's gonna get to where it gotta go.
Oh yeah, definitely. You ever thought about doing liquor or anything of that measure?
Nah, I ain't really thought about none of that. But I always know that this rap shit is a gateway to other endeavors and shit. If the right business thing come across and it makes sense to do, shit, yeah, I'm gonna consider that shit. Yeah, yeah. It's just another way. It's just another hustle. So, you know, we
Let's go.
we gonna grind it out, man, for real.
Man, let them know one more time where to get the merch, where to get the new albums, the old projects. To, like I say, jump on a Fetty and follow it all the way to the end. Follow the dream. Tell them where to go.
Man, go to my Instagram at B.Fetti, BDOTFETTI, man. Go to that. Hit me up. I'll ship merch out. I'll send you whatever, man. Hit me on that. Now, if you in the city of H-Town or you coming through, pull up on me at 59 degrees. See, I actually got a spot you can pull up on me at. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. That will kind of separate me from probably 99% of the rappers and whoever, because I'm actually at a spot you can come holler at me at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So pull up on me at the store or I can send it to your door. Whatever you want to do.
So when you're in the studio, what do you have to have every time you're in a session? What do you have to have in that studio?
Man, all I really need to have is my rap together. That's really it. But we're gonna fire up some of that good smoke and really just zone out. But shit, man, either with or without any of that, just turn that microphone on, make sure that beat hard, and I'm gonna give it to them. You know what I'm saying? The real way. Pause.
Uh, right, Paul. Baby says she need a hat and a hoodie.
I got her. I got her. Yeah, all I need is the size and the color, man, and whatever. We gonna take care of all that.
Facts, facts. All right. So what on a regular day, what you eating in Houston? What's a good spot to get food, or what's the spot B.Fetti frequently visits? Like, or he got to have it.
It depends on what mood I'm in. You know what I mean? We got so many dope food spots. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on this seafood tip, you might catch me at Papados, Lotus, Crab. You know what I mean? I got a couple partners with some dope restaurants too. You know what I mean? I just got to get the name of they shit right in the location of where they at. But I gotta, I go support my people. You know what I mean? We got all kind of shit. And I love pizza. That's really my favorite food. So shit, we got 10, 12 good pizza spots. So, this H-Town so big and got this shit everywhere, bro. We got whatever you got to taste for, you can catch it up out there.
Definitely, man. We got to get you on one of them exotic pops, man. Everybody getting their face on it. We got to get you a flavor, bro. We got to get you on that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out Prez D and the Exotic Pop and Rap Economics, man. I be loving everything they got going on. You know what I mean? That's hard. And like I said, everything possible. You know what I mean? Everything on the table. We just grinding it and making it make sense. You know what I mean? That legendary shit. It all gonna add up in the end. You just gotta keep grinding and working, man. And when them doors open, you gotta run through them and cash out.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely on that one. I got to definitely see you on one of the murals around the city. We got to definitely make that happen too.
Right on, right on. You know what I mean?
For real, for real. Man, I appreciate you stopping by. Man, I appreciate you taking the time out, man. Definitely, I do. More than you know.
Bro, anytime you hit me or it's love, man. That's second in nature. And I got some people I'm gonna plug you up with too, so we can keep expanding the show. I'm gonna send a couple people your way too, man. Real dope cats. And yeah, they got a story to tell too, man.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm definitely gonna hit your line, man, because I want to talk to you about some business too. But yeah, man, look at him. Them horns, boy.
Time
Them horns.
show.
Facts, man. B.Fetti in the building. He didn't stop by the coffee table to tell us his story as well as let y'all know where to get some of that good music, that good merch, and that H-Town flavor.
Already.
Man, come back anytime, bro. You know you're welcome, man. I'll be in touch. Everybody, B.Fetti in the building. Well, Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was another good episode on a Manic Monday. I definitely need y'all to hit my guy up. You know what I'm saying? Check out his music, check the merch out. Hit the King's Mall. He there. He'll take a picture with you. He'll talk to you. He'll do everything you need to do. Here, and the grind is really real. And I gotta always talk about the sponsor, which is Carolina Beverage, which is a black-owned craft soda company. Now, craft soda is a little tad bit different. It has a soft feel to it, not as harsh as you would get in the other sodas, and it's available at carolinaMadeBev.biz. If not, hit it on Instagram at Carolina Made Beverage. And shout out to Suge Knight Clothing. I am an ambassador for them. Rockin' Vodka. I mean, there's so much we got going on. It don't make no sense, man. Shout out to Mike D and One on One with Mike D podcast. I mean, exotic pop, everything. Y'all do that, man. Check my partner out. Y'all do that. And as always, I am somebody y'all need to know. And if y'all don't know me, get to know me. Because I am him and he is me. So, I'm going to let y'all be. New episodes coming, old episodes coming. If you're looking for me, find me on Facebook and Instagram at Rain Rockstar. And find me on TikTok at Rain_4977. And on I'm sorry, I messed up, you guys. YouTube at Rain. I mean not Rain, but Spotlight. Rain Spotlight 4977. Y'all check that out. Y'all enjoy it. New episodes, new content, new reels and everything. And man, pass the word on. We doing something. We growing, and we can't be stopped, man. And remember, fix your face. Get y'all merch. Fix your face entertainment. And I got to go. I will be in touch with y'all. I promise you.